schools that have removed cell phones from the classroom, they have seen behavioral issues drop. Less time going to the office and teachers are able to focus more.
It's been an idea for several months, but now a first draft of the bill. Senator Seifrid's Senate Bill 139 proposes banning student cell phone use on school campuses between the first and last bell of the day.
Districts that have passed this have seen, increases in test scores.
She argues student academic outcomes would improve if they didn't have their phones in their pockets during the school day, an idea supported by teachers she's talked to.
So they've been really, really supportive as well and encouraging and said that, yes, this would be such a relief to not have to worry about managing cell phones in addition to teaching my lessons.
In the other chamber, Oklahoma Representative Jacob Rosecrans is a former teacher himself, and in a statement said in part, "As a parent, I've gotten used to being able to reach my kids for appointments, although I do respect the fact that they should not have their phones out in class. Also, I fully understand the fears some parents have of not being able to reach their children should something horrible occur at school, like gun violence or some other kind of disaster." Senator Seifrid says the bill allows for students to use their personal phones in the event of an emergency.
The one thing that I did say was bell to bell, but then the local school boards get to decide what exceptions they want. Those can include health exceptions or emergency exceptions.
Representative Rosecrans admitted he's torn on the issue and he's open to discussion on the topic. In his statement, he also said, quote, "Studies show and experts agree that the constant use of smartphones and other devices are detrimental to learning for most students, so I understand why this policy is being proposed." If passed, the bill would create a grant program for middle and high schools, where $2 million would be available to buy devices or equipment in which students could store their phones for the day. But schools would not be required to do that.
In our 2-day interim study, I really learned that districts want the flexibility to implement this how they see fit. Some districts honestly said we don't really need the additional money.
The legislative session starts February 3rd, and if passed, the bill would go into effect in July before the school year. In OKC, Jason Berger, KOCO 5 News.